everyone, welcome back to Xylem, welcome back to the world of English. My name is Nasser Faruddin, Faculty of English, and I will be helping you cover the entire syllabus for your upcoming English examination. This is actually a series of videos. If you haven't seen the first few videos, please do check the video section and consider subscribing the channel for the upcoming videos. In this particular session, I'll be discussing a very interesting chapter from our core textbook, which is Journey to the End of Earth by Tishani Doshi. Okay, Journey to the End of Earth is a kind of documentary writing. Okay, it's an experience of visiting a particular region. I mean, you might have already guessed it, in the world. And let's delve deeper into the article. Journey to the End of the Earth by Tishani Doshi. Right. Who is Tishani Doshi? It's an interesting name. Who is Tishani Doshi? Tishani Doshi is an Indian poet, dancer, journalist, and writer. So she's a multifaceted person. And she's known for her travel writings and reflective prose that blends personal experience with the scientific, environmental, and philosophical concerns. Personal experience blending with the scientific, environmental, and philosophical concern. Maybe that is an important point. Okay, blends personal experience with the scientific, environmental, and philosophical concerns. And in this chapter, she records a journey to Antarctica. She records a journey to Antarctica and uses it to reflect or think deeply on Earth's geological past and the future of the humankind. It's a very interesting chapter. Okay, I have read it a couple of times because it's very interesting. Let's see a detailed synopsis, a very detailed one actually. Introduction to the journey. The chapter opens with the author boarding a Russian research vessel. Okay, the author is boarding a Russian research vessel, academic Shoklasky, or whatever. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce that. Bound for Antarctica. Her journey is long and demanding. Okay, it's a very long journey. And it's a very demanding journey. Okay, it's not very easy, voyage, involving multiple modes of transport and crossing several time zones and ecosystems. When she finally reaches Antarctica, she feels a sense of relief and deep wonder at the vast white landscape and endless blue horizon. Right? You can imagine that scenario, right? The place makes her reflect on Earth's ancient past, especially the time when India and Antarctica were once a part of the same landmass. India and Antarctica were once a part of the same landmass. Okay, she thinks about that. Antarctica as a record of Earth's history. Doshi explains that around 650 million years ago, a massive southern supercontinent called Gondwana. You might have learned about Gondwana and all these things in your lower classes, maybe in the 10th class geography, 10th standard geography. Gondwana existed, centered around present-day Antarctica. And at that time, the climate was much warmer and supported rich plant and animal life. Over millions of years, this landmass broke apart, forming the continents we know today. We have 7 continents today, but once it was a part of a larger landmass. Studying Antarctica helps humans understand geological processes such as continental drift, mountain formation, evolution, and extinction, giving insight into where we come from and where we may be heading. It's a scientific article actually. And experience of the Antarctic landscape. The author describes Antarctica as a place that alters one's sense of time and space with 24-hour daylight. Okay, can you even imagine that? Okay, in Antarctica you have 24 hours of daylight, complete silence, and lack of human markers like trees or buildings. The continent feels unreal. Life here ranges from microscopic organisms to enormous whales and icebergs. This overwhelming environment forces humans to see themselves as a tiny part of Earth's long geological history, making the future of humankind appear uncertain. And human impact on planet. Though she contrasts Earth's long geological timeline with the short history of human civilization, which is only about 12,000 years old, right? The history of human civilization is only 12,000 years old, but the history of the Earth is very longer than that. Despite this brief presence, humans have caused serious damage, serious issues by overusing resources and burning fossil fuels. This has led to global warming and rising carbon dioxide level. This chapter raises important questions about climate change, melting ice sheets, and the possible consequences for the life on Earth. So it's a very detailed chapter about all these scientific things. And importance of Antarctica in climate studies. What is the importance of Antarctica in the field of climate studies? Antarctica plays a very important role, crucial role in understanding climate change because it remains largely untouched by humans and preserves half-million-year-old carbon records in its ice cores. Half million years old carbon record in its ice cores. These records help scientists study Earth's past climate and predict future changes. Due to its simple ecosystem, even small environmental changes in Antarctica can have large global effects. And students on ice program. The Students on Ice program aims to educate high school students by taking them to Antarctica and exposing them directly to environmental realities. Led by Geoff Green, and the program believes that the young people, especially future policymakers, can bring meaningful change. Seeing glaciers retreat and ice shelves collapse makes climate change real for the students, encourage awareness and responsibility. And the phytoplankton metaphor. So in this particular article we have a phytoplankton metaphor. What is it? The chapter highlights phytoplankton, microscopic plants that form the base of the Southern Ocean's food chain. Right? So what is phytoplankton? Phytoplankton is a microscopic plant that forms the base of the Southern Ocean's food chain. These organisms play a key role in photosynthesis and the global carbon cycle. Damage to the ozone layer threatens their survival, which in turn threatens all marine life. So it's a cyclic process. This becomes a powerful metaphor. If small things are protected, larger system will remain balanced. Okay? And walking on the ocean, a moment of realization. One of the most striking moments occurs when the author and others walk on a thick sea ice near the Antarctic Circle. Beneath their feet lies a living ocean. Watching seals resting on ice floes, the author realizes that everything on Earth is interconnected. This moment strengthens her understanding of balance in nature. It's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful article. Conclusion and reflection. As the journey ends, though she reflects on the fragile balance of the planet, she wonders whether humans will survive future environmental changes or vanish like extinct species. However, her hopes lies in the young student who still believe they can save the world. And the chapter ends with the idea that while geological change takes millions of years, even a single day can make a difference in human awareness and action. Okay, I hope you have understood this article. It's a long article for that matter, and I have prepared a chapter test based on this particular chapter. You may check the description box and attempt the exam, and you can scan this QR code to avail free handwritten notes. Please do it. It's completely free. And thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you with yet another video. Until then, this is Nasser Faruddin signing off from Xylem Learning. Thank you.